Hello folks, how's it going? Stevie, TheKimora, Grumpy Old Geek, whatever you want to call me, back again. Miss Edie, having a wee fucking chill out session on my knee. We are back to record this for the third time. So, first time I recorded it, it ran 18 minutes, and YouTube didn't think to tell me that that was too long until after I had tried uploading all the fucking carry on. It like denied me right at the very last step. To say I was raging was an understatement. I had to go away, have a wee smoke, go back in, compose myself. Went to record it again, and obviously I fucked up like 2 minutes in. So we're now on take three. Boom, 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 boom. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna talk about Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I've finished it there a couple of days ago. Really enjoyed it. So that just one tiny little nitpick with it, and it's not to do with the game itself. It's to do with the people making the game. Like they took out any unnecessary shots of Miranda's ass, which I would argue that there's no such thing. Um, and the they had the temerity to put it in 8 years ago when the world was sort of edgy, and I'm like, oh, we'll get away with this, you know. And now that the political climate has changed, they backtrack and take it out, which to me feels like pandering. And I don't think pandering to a certain demographic about anything is good. You know, you should be aiming to hit the most people across all demographics, not just pandering to one certain section. But what's your problem? So that was my one little nitpick. My one little positive was that there was a couple of scenes across the games that I had never seen before, even though I'd played the game fucking 50 times because that quest had a bug in it. So getting to see those new scenes was pretty cool. Especially the Conrad Werner one. It was particularly impressive. Um, that's but it. Well, the only real thing, it looked a wee bit better, obviously, but the main thing for me was no disc changes. Like I've spent most of my time in bed in pain, so having to get up to change disc, which in Mass Effect 2 wasn't a big deal, you only changed it twice, but in Mass Effect 3 it was like fucking 10 disc changes, and it was a fucking pain in the hole to someone who has trouble moving. So it was good playing that without having to change discs. And in saying that though, I do 2 Mass Effect runs a year. Do one in the summer, and I do start one on N7 day and go all the way through 1, 2, 3 Andromeda. I think I'm still going to do one of those playthroughs each year on the 360, just for the nostalgia and to keep the 360, keep it ticking over and not season up. Right, so that's Mass Effect Legendary down, done. Right, next up, Arrowverse. So I was a big Arrowverse fan for the longest time. The longest time. Arrow season 1, 2 were brilliant. Flash 1 and 2 very good. Legends of Tomorrow season 2 or 3 with the Legion of Doom, brilliant. It went off the boil big time, and again it was social justice, fucking language and storylines and shit, and getting beat over the head with fucking white man bad, women are the bestest ever. And it drove a lot of people away. Like if you go and look at Oz healed versus babyface, he does review or ratings videos every now and again, and you'll see the amount of viewers, they absolutely hemorrhage viewers towards the end. But lo and behold, the other night, Sky have started showing the season that has just aired or just finished airing in America. So with nothing else on, I was like, I may as well. Supergirl lasted 2 episodes. Flash lasted just over an episode. But Legends of Tomorrow, which for the last 2 years has been absolute utter fucking pish, it started really well. Episode 1, I really enjoyed it. Episode 2, I really enjoyed it, despite the fact that it fucking was all about like an X Factor pop idol kind of competition set in the year 2045, and I fucking hate pop idol X Factor bollocks. But yet, the episode itself was still enjoyable. The third episode was the Cuban Missile Crisis, and it kind of fell a wee bit flat. I don't like their portrayal of Jack Kennedy. But still, the episode itself was still a wee bit enjoyable. So, and the way that they've set it up now for the next episode with Rory going to try and find Sarah, I think I'll definitely watch the next episode involved. I think it's important that when you walk away from something to show your displeasure at it, you can also, like if people do something right and produce good quality content, and I'm not even saying it doesn't have to be slanted to my political beliefs. I don't think political beliefs belong anywhere in a fucking comic book TV show. You feel me? You know what I mean? Just fucking leave that shit at the door. We don't care. Most of the people are watching these shows to get away from that fucking shit, not to have it fucking sprinkled in with an agenda on top. You know what I mean? So anyway, so yeah, rewarding Legends of Tomorrow. The writers have produced a couple of good episodes on the bounce. They've left the preachiness and beating me over the head for being a white male, which is two things that I cannot control, but still. Right. I think that's that done, right? Number 3. Right, we're well ahead of schedule here. Well, not really, we're 10 seconds ahead of schedule. So, number 3 was the He-Man Kevin Smith debacle. And they're now coming out saying it's being review bombed and stuff, and it's not being review bombed, but there is something that needs to be talked about, and it is that He-Man, Clownfish TV broke this story like 8 months ago. He-Man will be killed off or depowered in the first episode, and the rest of the series will be about Teela and her girlfriend going around doing all the stuff, fixing all the wrongs that the stupid males had created. Kevin Smith came out and they went after Clownfish TV, all his fans slandering, review bombing him. It's okay when it's that direction, but not the other way. Anyway, and 100% said that wasn't true. Lo and behold, the episodes drop and Clownfish TV were right, and Kevin Smith, this Kevin Smith, was a low down dirty land cunt. So, what is my problem with that? Well, it's not my problem, it's people's problem. People are fucking sick to the back teeth of being lied to, be it from politicians, journalists, celebrities, whatever it is. You cannot fucking lie to people. Lie to their face and say that this is one thing when it turns out to be the exact opposite. You can't do it. And it shows a remarkable lack of foresight on his behalf. Unless he was well and truly baked when he made those fucking tweets, in which case we give him a bit of eyeball. That's his only eyeball he gets, but for me, it's exactly like the Mass Effect 3 ending debacle, where they said that they promised what they wouldn't do was this, and then what they actually gave us was this. You know what I mean? If he had come out when Clownfish TV scooped that story and said, I don't know how you fucking nailed it, but you did, congratulations, you know, this will be a story about Teela and the Masters of the Universe. Some people would have been pissed. Far, far, far more people would have appreciated the truth, and the backlash now wouldn't have been as half as fucking severe. So, that's that. That's my fucking rant about that done. And finally, I want to talk about this fucking Heatwave. It's unreal. Absolutely unreal. It's fucking murdering me. So it is. Wee tubby man with more hair than a fucking mountain gorilla. I'm not made for it. Consequently, that is why the fucking beard looks as ridiculous as it does. A big bushy beard was too much for me, and had to get shaved down, but I didn't want to start from scratch again on this wee bit that I've been growing for a wee while now. So hence the Jim the Anvil Neidhart beard. Yeah, this fucking Heatwave, man, it can't end. It cannot end soon enough. Although me Miss Edie loves it. She gets to have fucking ice packs in her bed, the fan blowing right beside her. She gets wee scoops of vanilla ice cream, and loves her doggy milk. Yeah, and keep you nice and cool, don't we, missus? Don't we? Yeah. And now that you've heard me say those words, you're like, oh fucking daddy, you're right. You're going to the fucking kitchen. Is that where I'm going? Yeah. To get you some doggy milk. Boom, she's away. She's heard it. Right, folks, that's it. And we condensed this rant from 18 minutes to 11 minutes. So, fuck you, YouTube. Let's get it fucking going. Peace out. Much love.